Good morning, laddies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Deku Was Ancient Gear Golem? Yeah. This is what he looks like. A golem. So, yeah. I'm also throwing in zooming so that and for this path that I chose is similar to this path that I was trying to go for. The Iron Giant one. So, yeah. So, but this one goes a little bit different. So, in ancient times, they all, were at war. They wanted to build machinery, like ancient gears stuff. But the rest, like an ancient gear digger, or like driller, it keeps exploding. So they had to scrap him. But then, one day, they decided, or some crazy lunatic, ding ding ding, created a golem that was bigger than a normal human, bigger than a giant. And it was same height as a titan. Colossal titan from Attack on Titans. Yes. It took a lot of steel, a lot of hard work to create this monstrosity of a golem. And it destroyed towns with a single punch, and kingdoms fell under its rule. But then peace came to the world, and they did not need the golem anymore. So they deactivated him. And he been like in that pose for centuries. Offline for millennia. And then fast forward to modern day, where on one of the missions she found she was trying to stop the organization from the selling slavery thing. She did accomplish her mission, but someone told her, "Hey, that looks suspicious. Let's go check it out." Yeah. As they both walk together, or the group of heroes, because the villains already got upper handed and got put in, jail. So, as when they cleaned off the debris, aim, they found him. And people from ancient times actually named him or gave him a code name of Zuko, Ancient Gear's Zuko. So what did he do? They, yeah. As, yeah, the people who, like, I can't say the name properly, so the ones that discover, like, fossils things, well, when they got called by the pro heroes to investigate this weird golem looking thing, they were happy to, as they go check it out, as it was, well, I don't know what its actual length or height is, but it is bigger than the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX one, or any, like, any Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist, or the characters that use Golem. Yeah, he was a big boy. So they put him on display. And just the way that they found him. As everyone was admiring it. So Zumi, him, and she finds him kind of cool. She was age of 5 this time, or similar or similar to Aries' height. As, yeah. So, when her aura, like her, like, as the, yeah. And everyone admired that history, as some of them read to their kids, and that the or some explorers or the people who said that this golem, you know, those ones that have earphones and they tell the explorers that the yeah. Well, this is what they said, that this golem is the biggest, strongest, most powerfulest war machine ever designed by man. And it was so powerful that even armies feared it. Feared it. Some even were scared of its true power. It's a strong type of, yeah. But it's, yeah. What did its main purpose was, we do not know. Is it like for saving or to destroy all the kingdoms in one fell swoop? Or and yeah. And some of them are so terrified that if this thing was real in history, it was going to be terrifyingly strong. Stronger than All Might. Yeah, I'm making him way, way too strong. So yeah, sorry. So, but there's one thing. The Golem has a special, or like, yeah. So then the time skip. Now we're at UA, or no, or it happens like normally. Like the internship, the dodgeball, or ball throw, and sports festival, Cam Park. But at the All Might vs. All for One, Zumi was the one that got captured. And she starts to tear up when she knew that her favorite idol is about to die. Then at the exact same moment, that golem woke up. Yeah, that golem woke up, and they hear pounding sounds of footsteps. Where is it? 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 Footsteps. Like boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. But instead of like, yeah, it moves fast. As it stops the All for One's attack. And grabs All for One's entire arm. Lifts him up into the air. As he does this. Mechalage melee. As the golem punched All for One to oblivion. And yeah. All the way as it punched so hard that All for One's skeleton popped out of him. And the meat and like bones and all that stuff got crushed by him, using his only 2 fingers to crush All Might's entire, or All for One's entire, like, meat and, yeah, and skin and, like, even his quirk. As he turns around, or he turns to Zumi, as instead of like running right at her, he got onto one knee, put his hand underneath, yeah, as she gets on, and as he lifts her up, walks her to the house, or to her house, and sets her down. And everyone was terrified of first what they have, or what he has done to All for One. And yeah, as All Might is thinking about, if that golem was controlled by someone, by who? As he sat down in the park, as he had his arms laying in the sitting position, as yeah, Momo, or actually, there's 2 people that could hear its whimpering and crying, or its feeling, like a soul kind, was Momo Irozu and Mina, or Maya, M-E-I, Maya, was, or could hear it. And you know that one, like, episode where in One Piece where Iceberg could hear the ship like talking? Yeah. Well, it was the same thing with her, Mina, or Maya, and Maya, Momo, and of course, Zumi. Or actually, not Zumi. As they could hear a little child's voice inside of a golem. Oh, because over time, usually it developed, or instead of like decays thing, And yeah, well, he developed a soul to protect the younger generation. Yeah. And Zumi wanted a brother, but her parents could not be able to. But so Zumi, kindness of her heart, was she accidentally created a soul for the golem. And her brother, Zuko, was born, yeah, as the Clinkin and Clankin when he's trying to use his voice, like from his mouth, but he uses his soul to. So Momo understands him, and yeah, and she tells him that, or she is like a interpreter, or nah, um, ones that are like translators, yeah. So she tells him that I might be old, or he says I might be old, but I still function normally. The creators that created me, my only purpose was to go and be at war with other countries. And I'm the powerfulest one of them all. So, and when the peace came to this lovely town, he shut me down until, well, recently, I have been rewoken from my slumber by, as she points to, or as the ancient gear golem lifts his hand up, points to Zumi, as Momo says that you rewoken him somehow. As a spirit told Momo that and Maya that she was the one that actually had kindness in her heart. As Momo and said that the kindness from her actually fused or to create a soul for me. As he points to himself. No. Oh. As everyone couldn't believe that Zumi was the one that did it. She actually did something impossible possible. or impossible into impossibles, or impossible to possible stuff. Yeah, so Nezu tells the golem that, how do you feel about going to UA? As the golem tilts his head, as he itches his head, yeah, and as he hangs out with, as of course he calls him Zumi his sister. Yeah. So as he, yeah. So when the Momo went over and asked the golem if that's okay with him on the if they could date, like between her, Mina, or no, Maya. I meant Maya. I could go, those two confused. Mina and Maya. I know that Mina has pink skin, pink hair, and focuses more on dance one. And Maya is builder. She has a pink hair, but yeah. So yeah, Maya and Momo are dating Zuko. Everyone starts calling him Zuko. As All Might is says, well, yeah. So they asked him a bunch of questions. He answered every single one of them. So yeah, and he doesn't have to eat or yeah. So he was, yeah. So yeah, 30 days have passed. It was finally time for overhaul thing, because Zuko or Zumi asked, or like she is about to get killed by, but the golem was right there. He grabs the overhaul's face, lifts him up, or sends him throwing. Yeah, as she says, who is that? Oh, it's my big brother, or my brother. The Go ahead, brother. Take this guy out. As yeah, as he's about to or use mechanized melee, He does. It would like send in the it punched so hard that overhaul like monster form split back into fours. Yeah. So is he? Yeah. So it was created as yeah. So he was the big guy. Yeah. And he yeah. So but one day the meteor came down um and everyone was panicking because no one had flight thing yet. But Zuko, who was the same size as the meteor, her, yeah, the actually Zuko grabs the meteor with just one hand and threw it like a baseball, as everyone couldn't believe it. Yeah, Hux wasn't able to have two quirks, like, yeah. So basically, yeah. So Zuko was the only one. As, yeah. And his entire body started to melt. Oh, as, yeah. So it was so hot. The meteor was so, like, re entering the atmosphere thing. As the Zuko in his golem form was melted into a puddle of liquid metal. It was like, yeah. As everyone starts to cry, eh, everyone was crying that their friend has died. The entire world looked up to him um as a person with a yeah, it was sad. But then when they were leaving, of course, the soul that was inside of the golem hasn't died, actually. As the liquid one, like the golem of liquid metal, as newer the Terminator one, yeah, this one, as the, yeah, when as it's slowly forming into a big bulky man with green hair, green eyes, green eyebrows. Yeah. As he was now T1000, I think. Yeah. When he formed from it, his words, as if he, yeah, when he said was, this is what he said. He said, she said, waffles. Yeah. Zuko said in his big buff form that little sister, I'm coming. And Zumi was in her bedroom. She was crying because she misses him a lot. All of them do. How smart he was, or is, how buffed up he is. And yeah. So I forgot to mention his powers, but that's okay. So yeah. As a knock at the door, as Inko answered it. It was a really tall guy. Same green hair, same green eyebrows. As he says, is Zumi home? Yes, she's in her bedroom crying about the golem, or that ancient gear golem. Her brother. As he walks up to Inko and tells her that this is what he said. You know, that golem had a special ability, right? No, but go on. It's actually, he still lives. Actually. Wait, what do you mean? Or when Zumi heard that he still lives? As, yeah. As they were like, okay, so keep going. But you said he still lives. Yeah. You're looking right at him. If you don't believe me, as his right hand and 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 was transformed into the ancient gear golems, as they couldn't believe that he still lives, as Inko or Zumi runs up to her brother and hugs him. And yeah. And she's happy that he still lives. And yeah. she called her friend and the classmates thing and told them that the engineering home is alive. As everyone was everyone from the entire world was crying, but when they heard that ancient gear golem was still alive, they freaked out. Like, what? And or everybody's like, okay, so, and Zumi was, or of course, actually, they, he grew, he like went back to his original form that they're all used to, and yeah, he were like, they were happy. I mean, that, yeah, when they said that, or when Ing or Momo heard that he got melted down into that puddle, he came right back as a human, like T-1000, but yeah. So yeah, as they could not believe that Zuko is still alive. Yeah, as a yeah, as Momo, Maya were still married to him, and yeah, they didn't even have a kid or child with him. So when yeah, the human part, the where is he? Where is he? Where is he? When he was like, when they saw him turn into a puddle a second time, but it turned into a big buff guy. Yeah. Well, let's just say they were happy to have him as a human or golem. Yeah. So Momo and Maya did the deed with Zuko. Yeah. And I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, will just say they did the deed. So they had 2 kids. Both of them had their parents, or both of them had two boys each and 2 girls. Yeah. So, and he still hangs out with his sister. But then, yeah, a couple more years, Ochako or everyone grew old, and it was a time of quirks lost control. Everyone died except for him. And yeah, as he created the machine, another machine, to go back in time. Yeah, and redo all that. Like, so basically, yeah. Now, this is the end of the what if? Or just kidding. So, yeah. The Zuko, who told the people from the past to, like, they go, yeah. So, what he saw, they told them that what he saw. As everyone freaked out, they couldn't believe that the portal that, yeah. So basically, this is the end. Actually, because he goes back to his time, and he hangs out with his kids, or actually, because he never ages and never dies, and like time doesn't affect him at all. He was really ancient. Yeah. And he still hangs out with his far, like, 1,000,000 years future kids. As some of you are probably like, what? How is that? How is he that old? Oh. Is he like 25, 100,000, million, trillion, billions, thousand? Yeah. So, yeah. I want to know to say that to see what your reactions are in the comments below. So, please leave a like, share, subscribe, and peace.